Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Gemini, November 30th, 2022. You could make a significant connection with someone, or connect with a deep desire to follow a special pursuit. Issues can unbury today, but you seem to have the tools to work on a matter further. Making amends can figure strongly. With Mars in favorable aspect to Saturn in your sign, it's easier than usual to draw on patience and moderate your energy. People are taking you seriously, and you're taking your needs more seriously as well. It can be satisfying to make a concerted effort to achieve a goal, especially one related to romance, pleasure, or hobbies. It's a good idea to embrace a deliberate pace today. Fiction and conflict will trickle in today and tomorrow. Unfortunately, it's spotlighting both your romantic life and social circle. Mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger planet of the mind and communication, spins within your solar 11th house of friendships across the sky from a furious Mars in your solar 5th house of true love, romance, and passion. This means you'll likely have a heated exchange and face bad news with your significant other and acquaintances. Someone could be out to tarnish your name, or you could find that your friends and lover hate each other. Try to find serenity and peace. Figure out a way to express yourself at work. You might be wondering how to debut your passions, talents, and skills that speak to who you are when Mars retrograde in Gemini trines Saturn in your sign. Instead of restricting yourself from your ability to show off your flair, you should experiment with different options and opportunities. Maybe there is a passion project you need to bring to life, or you could update your professional look by adding some unique accessories. Use the airy trine to play around with your self-expression. In the lead up to the moon's return to your income sector tomorrow, this is an important point in any month for taking a wait-and-see approach. Even more so with Jupiter, in his first full week in direct motion, and Neptune in his final days in retrograde motion here. The money gods have already hit the pause button, with a chance to become a silent witness as the tides turn. Your concern for others brings you closer and closer to the feeling that you need the same kind of concern for yourself. Maybe it will mean getting hurt a few times before you learn that setting boundaries is useful for you. Start paying attention to your boundaries through following a more organized health regimen. Taking care of yourself sends out messages to others that they must take care with you. Also, remember that drinking enough water and other fluids is critical to maintaining healthy blood circulation. A brand new cycle starts with this day's vibration, and this can bring rejuvenation and a fresh perspective to you. Chances are this is something that's much needed, given your tendency to concern yourself with so much. Let the weight of the world off your shoulders for one day. Go out and find some adventure. Take a drive, do something completely out of character, and enjoy yourself. Laughter will do you a world of good. There will be time for serious stuff tomorrow. A week after the sun left your career sector, you are likely to have more clarity than you did this time last week, allowing you to move into the final weeks of this professional year with confidence. Distance will always put things in perspective, but with the moon not only in Aquarius but aligned with Saturn, this is not only sharpening your instincts but is giving you the confidence to stand behind what they are telling you. With the moon and Saturn both at a friendly aspect to Mars, in retrograde motion in a playful and creative part of your chart, this is also making it easier to listen to your heart. The moon's return to Aquarius each month is always a valuable chance to check in, but it comes just as there is a friendly aspect between Saturn here and Mars, in retrograde motion in your romantic sector. The moon connects with both today, amplifying and giving you a better read on the confidence this is giving you to make the most of the doors open to the past on the romantic front. Our eyes in the sky. The cosmic climate is challenging today as the Aquarius moon allies with Saturn while also butting heads with Mercury, Venus, and Mars. The energy here can put your will at odds with your emotions, making it difficult to know which way you should move forward. You might also feel weighed down and unmotivated as these funky vibes wash over everyone. Meanwhile, stubborn behaviors are likely to manifest, so you'll want to watch out for these in both yourself and others. Tension will hang in the air, so if you feel like you need a timeout, permit yourself to take one. You're able to keep track of the things that matter, managing to take control and concentrate on what's important to you. Such an optimistic approach positively affects your personal life, helping you to resolve any potential problems you must deal with and uncover the true significance of your relationships and exactly the direction they are heading. Your ability to understand any situation is good, and you're able to undertake any sort of mental task. Equally, you're communicating without any difficulty, so possible negotiations or similar conversations turn out to be successful. You also find your general level of curiosity is heightened, and you're keen to acquire knowledge and learn as much as you can. Your thoughts have seldom been so lucid and in harmony. Problems with relationships that seemed insurmountable just a short time ago are now resolved without further arguments. The time has come to revive personal bonds. Enjoy this phase and experience life with other people. The memories will last for a long time. Don't be surprised by certain situations and dating opportunities that crop up. There's plenty to contemplate and consider in the coming weeks before you make any decisions. Think about how you want to allow your heart to be directed. Showing good sense assures time spent isn't wasted and for nothing. In the evening, we'll see more rocky vibes as the moon shares a harsh aspect with unpredictable Uranus. This energy threatens to challenge what we usually feel we can rely on, which can lead to destabilization and strained emotions. Just after midnight, the Aquarius moon sextiles the Sagittarius sun, granting us inner peace and confidence. If we are awake, our strong sense of self will facilitate authentic connections with others. We celebrate the quirkier sides of our personalities, forging relationships based on niche interests and shared dreams. If we are asleep, we can expect uplifting dreams where novel experiences shift our perspective in affirming ways. What interests you most is of a positive nature and helps you gain insight into many new issues and make progress at every opportunity. These encounters stimulate the exchange of ideas that provide numerous sources of inspiration. Ideas to make your relationship more interesting, or opportunities to travel and broaden your horizons. After sunup, Mars in Gemini trines Saturn in Aquarius, the second of 3 trines in Mars' retrograde cycle. These transits create a narrative arc that supports tempering our passions so we can focus our willpower. The first of these trines occurred on September 27th with Mars in direct motion. Think back to this date. Was there a project kicked off around this time that you have since lost momentum on? This trine reminds you that although a redesign may be in order, this project is still viable. In fact, it is destined for success, despite false starts. What steps can you take at this point to push this enterprise along? You're allowed to get experimental in your process. Think outside the box. Take a few risks. Defy a few expectations. The final trine between Mars and Saturn will be on March 30th, 2023, after Mars enters Cancer and Saturn enters Pisces.